Hi, my name is Tiago Andrade and I'm from the School of Tourism of Porto. I'm here to talk about responsible promotion and marketing of culture and heritage tourism. This is a subject that nowadays it's really important if you think of the development that you have had in this area throughout the years. In the last years, the thing you had is that the marketing is a tool to promote culture and heritage tourism. Through marketing, we try to sell the idea of the sites and monuments and gastronomy and curiosities, and sometimes even the emotion and the discover is important for tourists. Marketeers just put everything on this and they try to sell the destination with these small words that sometimes are probably what changes the perspective of tourists to become interested in that destination. This kind of approach has been the approach of the last 20 to 30 years, but these times and nowadays we understood that this is a major danger and that the governments have to be cautious about the promotion and the way they do it, especially when it comes to culture and heritage tourism. What happened in Italy, Spain, Portugal and France, and also in other countries in Europe, has been like a bell for governments to understand what's happening and the problem of this kind of approach of the marketeers. Italy is struggling against mass tourism. Venice, for instance, is banning large tourist groups from the city center. Austria is also ruling the Airbnb. And Portofino, for instance, in Italy as well, is saying no to stop zones so people don't stop to photograph themselves. These are the huge problems of mass tourism and over-tourism that are all over Europe at this point. For that, governments are today thinking about the responsible tourism. It's about making better places for people to live and to better place for people to visit. This is like a mantra that we should all understand, not only the governments, not only the stakeholders, but also the tourists. The World Travel Market in 2007 tries to define this kind of responsible tourism so that everyone understands the problems and the advantages that you can have with responsible tourism. Responsible tourism should minimize negative economic, environment and social impacts. It should generate greater economic benefits and it should involve local people, makes positive contributions to the conservation of natural and cultural heritage, and should provide more enjoyable experiences, provide access to people, and it is culturally sensitive to engender respect between tourists and the hosts of each one of the cities. This is probably what makes massive tourism a danger to the thing today. You should look at cities, you should look at destinations and understand that the problems that you have between tourists and between their hosts keep increasingly. Portugal is today thinking about this kind of dangers, and so it started a new campaign in the beginning of 2024. The idea is to call it "It's Futurism" and not tourism. And it's futurism, why? Because you have to be involved and to be committed. You have not to be virtual, but to be real. You have to be yours. You have to be unique. You have to be local. You have to be an ocean and you have to be green. You have to be humble and you should trend and not fashion. you should be conscious, and you should be immersive. Mainly, you should be human. This has to be with the kind of tourism we want for our destination. The kind of tourism that is really important for people that live in the destination, people that go to the destination, to be combined and understanding each other so that no one is upon the other. Thank you.